Happy birthday, America. Good morning. Good happy birthday, America. Welcome to BigSky's 4th of July stream. Guess we know how the stream is going to go, don't we? Let's get a couple of things set up here. I need to grab one thing here. You're going to be shocked at this. I was a little bit behind on pulling this thing together this morning. I know, you're shocked. But should have everything together now. Should be ready to go. The one thing I do need to jump in here and do is reset our stream counter for our little Dobby-Doo. All right, we should be good there. Let's pull this up. Nope. Dummy. Gotta love it when you hit the wrong button. So let's try this again. Actions, counter, reset. We're going to leave that up this time. Now we're going to bring you guys in. Oh, what is that? 4th of July. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Look at there. Alright, let's get into this game. Come on, there we go. There we go. Alright, I do not have enough light on my old green screen here, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be the best we've got this morning. One last thing to take care of. We need a little bit of music. It's copyright free. It's on YouTube. I don't even know what it's going to sound like. So I'm hoping... Yeah. Okay. You guys should be able to hear this. So, as we talked about yesterday, new trucks. We got the new trucks. I worked feverishly into the night to see if we could get the trucks, my logo on the door of the trucks, and I could not. I've got some file things to sort out with paint. That is actually also why I'm a little late on the stream this morning. Watch out, dude. You are going to get run the you-know-what over. Alright. So, we're going to try not to run this dude over. And we're going to go, and this is good music for trucking. Bright reds on the tarp, that's the best I could do. I was in a hurry. We'll get those sorted out and over to a more of like match the fender cover or something like that. I am going to need to do this because otherwise... There we go. Alright. I wish I could play the Good 4th of July music. Someday when I'm a rich and famous YouTube streamer. We'll be able to do that. But right now, this is what we got. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We want to go to the east bin site. Oh, we were so close to being there. This is honestly becoming somewhat frustrating. But I don't know if we're going to get any hay. Is the game super loud? Yes, we're taking the shortcut through the bar ditch here. We're going to put this new Pete and Tempe through its paces. Easy, there we go. Alright, we are early enough in the morning. I want to go to... where are we going? East bin site, there we go. Alright. Whoops. My goodness. It's like I've never done this before. Okay. Rather than try 50,000 different ways to get there, We're going to get this sprayed off right quick here. How do I have no herbicide in there? Oh, because I pumped it off, didn't I? Okay, check mark. Well, hello, Dobby. Hello, my puppy dog. How are you? Oh my goodness, yes. I'm going to drop our tire pressures. We're going to jump over here to the truck. We're going to send him to the home farm. Of course, gotta start the engine. Okay, I've got to turn this down, because that music is really loud for me. Doesn't look like it's too bad for you guys, I hope. Alright, so he's gonna hit the... Seriously? Like you're literally sitting on that... Never mind. Okay. Start him, get him warming up. Start him. Oh, these dogs, these dogs, these dogs. And we're calling this one F-17. Okay. And we're going to continue this. And... done recording. Connect, connect. Change this. We're going to load F-17. Ho ho, happy birthday. Happy birthday. There we go. Alright, we're going to load at the East Bend site. We're going to be hauling canola. And the other truck just came rolling in the door. Like a barrel of I don't know what's. Okay, well, we're gonna turn these guys way down. 50's about all as fast as they need to go. And we're gonna load at 17, unload at East, hauling the canola. And we're going to slow him down to about 50. To 50. And get rid of auto drive. This guy is running. So we're going to put this. Yep. Start that. We're going to start that. Back to that and make sure we are engaged, and we're gonna ease into this a little bit here. And we're cutting. A couple more of you, welcome into the stream. Glad you're here. Glad you could join us. So this is 0. Okay, our herbicide is at the home farm. We are going to be so we're going to go up 4 and down 5. We got all of the gold in my kingdom for a wheel that would work. This actually looks like a really decent line. So, alright, I want to go, I'm on number 4. I want to go to 5 on this turn. So I want to make sure that is set. Perfect, looks like it is. Alright, so we're rolling here, folks. We're going to kick on some real speed. Getting into the yellow. I'm very curious to see what this field averages for yields. All right. Mr. Cheesy Blaster, welcome into the stream, brother. Good to see you. Hopefully you got a little sleep last night. Oh, that's plenty. Plenty of sleep. Oh. Okay. Once we get up to the end and turn around here, we will see, hopefully, I don't know where that is, but I want to go there. Ooh, we hit the good stuff here. Well, today we are once again fighting the horseplay and self-unloading while I'm driving the combine. What I have discovered is that I start the tractor, I jump in the combine, I get a tank full, I call the tractor and cart over to me, I unload on the go, and now the diesel's gonna screw up my whole test here, of course. And once I have unloaded that first bin full into the cart, I hit stop to tell the tractor and cart to stop following me, and it's fine, I can call them back. The second time I tell it to stop, it kicks it out of courseplay. No, I am using Antler's courseplay version. I don't like taking the time to make an auto drive course for the cart for every field, is my big thing. So we have our point, so we're going to call our combine. We'll watch in the lower left, and he should start driving any moment. We hope. Probably not, of course. Of course not. Why would this work? Alright, so I believe once we get... How do we want to do this? Well, he moved, sort of. I don't think he can figure out how to get to me because I've got crop in between us. But it also says course play nil behind me, so yeah, that's usually what I do too. That might end up being what I do for this. Nope, he's moving. He's moving. It just takes him so stinking long to get here that, you know, you got to call him at like 25% on the combine, so he's got time. Yeah, see, he can't figure out how to get to me, I think, is the problem. And I haven't figured out how to get a hold of Antler 22 to troubleshoot this. Maybe I should need to go back and watch his videos. So, but I'm also combining 90 bushel canola at 9 miles an hour. So we'll see how well this works. You never know. I mean, I'm holding it pretty decent. 83, 84%, 0.2%, 0.3% loss. So, I don't know why I stopped. That was weird. But, hey, welcome in. A couple more of you stopping in to join the stream. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us. Welcome in, welcome in. The question is, I need to back this down, so I turn to pass 3. Trust me, it's just as annoying for me to have the blinking low diesel level there too. Probably should just get rid of that mod, because I don't like it. It is nice. It would be nice if it flashed once and said, hey, you're at 10%, and then be done. So. We're making her work for her lunch right here. Okay. This is gonna be bad. Okay, so since we're here, oh, now it's going to try to... Okay. We'll see if we can get him. Under here before we... Sure enough. Okay. I stand corrected. Oh. Sorry, Cheesy. What? Oh. Okay. He's full. So, cool. So, I'm hoping he will stay and go and load himself. We'll see. We can bump this back up to our harvest speed. Because we're going to keep going until we either get to 2% or we're full, or who knows. A couple more of you popping into the stream. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by and joining us. Feel free to jump in the chat here with Cheesy and myself. We're two fairly nice guys. Feel free to ask questions. Join us. Let us know what you think. Good, bad, or otherwise. If you're the shy type, somewhat like me, feel free to lurk in the background and just enjoy the stream, enjoy the music, and enjoy my soft, sultry tones of my voice. Or, as some would say, a rock against a cheese grater. Just kind of depends. So, I do need to take a quick break, probably about right now. So we're gonna... Yeah. Okay, so he is gonna go unload. And he's almost there, so that's good. So I'm gonna leave you guys just like this, but I am going to set this. I want to go over to 6. Alright. So it's either going to stop when it gets full, or it's going to run out of fuel, or it's going to turn on the engine. For fun, we're going to do this. Get rid of that so you guys can just enjoy. And I'll be right back. Yeah, sit in silence. I'm back. I'm back. So let's... Oh, we don't need the whole thing. Let's see if this works. Well, I want the whole thing now because I want to see if that thing will come get us. Before I forget, I want to change this to 2. We're full. It's not coming. So what we're going to do is... Is it coming now? Okay, it takes a minute. There's a delay in there, which is fine. Okay, in the essence of testing, we're going to do this. We're going to fill it that way. I will go and take 1,500 liters out of the other tank when we get done with harvest. Not harvest, done with this field. Okay. Alright, so now we sit and wait for the cart. So now we're just going to sit in silence, because that's what Cheesy likes. Just kidding. I'm just curious how long it's going to take him to get here. But he's going around the crop, so we can't complain there. We really can't. Okay, here we go. Think he'll be able to keep up, or is he going to take off? That was really weird. Anyway, okay, so here's our thing. We're going to stop the tractor. And it's going to be okay. He's still there. So life is good here. This is too fast. Oh, let's try this at 6. Can't believe I forgot to throw fertilizer on this canola. Yeah. So we will see if we can keep it out of the fence this time. So hopper trailer cheesy is going to depend on which save I'm playing on. I like the Super Bees. I can haul almost 8,000 or 80,000 liters with them. And all right, so we do the auger out. But on this one, I can't get those Super Bees around some of these small Kentucky roads, so I went back to 42-foot Tempe's. Those seem to be most popular in real life down here, so that's what I'm running with for right now. I like to have something that'll haul between that 12 to 1,500 bushels. Okay, that's out. So we are going to call the combine or call the cart. I don't get it. Is he sort of moving? Or is he just going to wait till I get there and then pull in behind me? Okay, this could be interesting. And this is the best it's worked so far? So here is where our problem comes in, because when I stop him here, it's going to show up on the right top corner of the screen that he is stopped work and left the course. All right. Didn't get you quick enough. And that's okay. All right, because I completely forgot. All right, so we need to go. Two, right? Because we're on 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no, we don't need to go all the way down to 1. But we can't. Okay. So we're just going to combine until we get full. We are actually going to spin around and get this little bit here that we missed. And for this next pass, or this next field, we will probably try Cheesy's auto drive cart unloader to see if that works a little better for us. It usually does. I'm doing this again. So each time I tab out of the game, it does that. So I don't know what's going on. I think when we get here, we're going to whip back and get a... We'll take this little partial pass back up and finish this corner, because we should be able to get almost all of the rest of this in one header's width. Going back to the other end, and we just got that little spot in the middle, and we're done with this bad boy. Seriously. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Yes, we'll pick those up on the way back, where I had to reset this steering wheel. Pick up these two little bits that we missed, and the third bit down there that we missed. Hey, Nathan Fast, welcome in, buddy. Sounds good. We'll see if we're still here. We're, what, an hour into this thing? Not quite. So, we'll see how long we go this morning. If it was solely up to BigSky, this is what we do all day. Every Saturday, all day. But unfortunately, life gets in the way. I know, right? Darn adulting. Such is life, though, I suppose. Such is life. All right. I gotta look for something here. Just a second, fellers. We're back. Okay. Alright. Working well? This is working well. So, wonder if what would happen if we come up here to that applicator. Just put applicators, just put spray down. Okay. I don't think, I don't think I can plant anything the 1st of August. I'd love to. Better slow down here. This is half decent canola here. So I think, I don't know what we're going to do with this field. Super interested to see what yield is on this field here. Canola is not really a Kentucky crop, if you will. Because I like doing a little bit of cart work, we're gonna grab that cart. We're just gonna leave a comment up in this corner of the field. Does this one need to be worked, I wonder? I think it might. What? The soap? I don't know, honey. undo the park brake. Sure, it's here somewhere. Numpad enter. Hey, thanks, dude. I dropped my phone earlier. It hit numpad enter and set the park brake. Okay. All right. So we can. Not like I have a hill big enough for anything to roll away on anyway, so. Alright, so. We're going to do a little 933 carton here. This 850 cart fits this thing very nice. All right. Should trigger start and run. Yep. 1,100 bushels in that guy. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Enjoy. Either one is fine. Yes. Okay, so we're going to pull this in, and we will shut this guy down for a little bit. Perfect. He's going to go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. You just sat there and idled for an hour, and I just, shut it off. Whoop, 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 whoop. We do not want to back up. Alright. Try 40%. See what happens there. Is there a reason I can't? That's really weird. There we go. Okay, that was really weird. I couldn't turn the sprayer on. Never had that before. So, loving this row crop right here. Loving it, loving it. It looks terrible from above, but as these beans grow, and it's going to look great. I'm super thrilled with it, super happy. So. Is the stream super blurry? Anybody still watching that stream? Is it super blurry for you guys? Because I got my little test stream up here, and not sure if it's because I'm taxing my internet or what's going on, but it doesn't look that great. Oop, right into the fence. Right into the fence. This is going to be awesome. Thank you, Farmer Brown. Appreciate you for checking in on me. Welcome into the stream. I'm on the big screen. Man, that's... Be careful with that. I don't want to break it. Look at the flex in those booms. Oh, yeah. See? Rogator got flex. Probably don't need to be spraying at 20 miles an hour. Okay, this is the realistic look that I like. In fact, I gotta get a picture of this for my friend. If I can find my camera quick enough. All right. Right into some trees. But we are going to do this number here so we can get backed in there. And one pass right here to catch these little guys. This is so cool. Ooh. 4,000 in wages. Cost me a lot of money to have them truck drivers sitting there at the edge of the field. Might want to look into that. Hey, there's some fireworks. Let's just take a look here at our... Maybe. There it is. What do we want? Weeds. Perfect. I don't think we need to spray anything else. Nope. Alright. Okay. Perfect. Need that one pass back. Okay, perfect. Then we might be able to park this thing for a little bit. We'll pump off the rest of our herbicide, of course. Now here's a pro tip. I can't whip it just to the right because I will leave this little corner here. We'll have to sacrifice a few beans here, which is fine. Few little graphical glitches, but that's alright. Alright, we're done. We're going to ease it through here. That's always kind of fun. Alright. So... pump off the herbicide back into our little herbicide tank. Herbie Hancock. Tear up the booms, the rogator, and that. We'll park this thing in the chemical half of the shed. Shut it off. He doesn't need to roll. Rolling should be done. We're gonna go check our hay. Check the hay. If the hay is ready to rake and bale, we will do that. But I don't think it's all gonna be. Is it? The hay is ready. We are gonna try to harvest some hay. But we're gonna shut these guys down. Okay, so we're gonna fold this up. I hope we can get in. This is the narrowest gate ever, and so we might just have to crash into the barn. We may have to get a little creative to get our rake in there. And what do we got? We're 9 o'clock at the top of the hour. Cool. If you guys are okay with it, I think we're gonna go a little bit yet. But like I said, I cut this field not realizing how difficult it was going to be to get this rake in there. So we just have to magically get the rake in. I'm sorry. So I know it's kind of fakey and kind of silly, but it's what we got to do. So, but I think we're gonna have to do that for the stacker as well, because I know BigSky ain't picking these babies up by hand at 80 degrees. I'll tell you that right now. So we are running over the horses, I'm afraid, because, well, this is the horse pasture and they're just in the way. So I would like that to go away. Thank you. Shouldn't take us real long. It looks like there's a little spot of this that isn't ready. Too friggin' bad. It's getting bailed. So, watch out, horse. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Again, this is one of these, I just started mowing. I didn't really plan anything or forethought anything or have anything. This was definitely a ready, fire, aim scenario. So some of this is going to be a little bit Missing a bunch there, I know that. Alright. So to get this, we're going to have to get off of this just a little bit. Pick this up. Okay. So now we're going to go here. That's my only complaint about this little 312 is it does not have the world's greatest turning radius. But that's alright. Okay, so we're gonna drop this down. This is going to be pretty good. How wide are we? We're 8.2. That's going to be a decent little windrow for that little baler. I like that. Should get a decent little harvest out of this, I think. And we clip right through the puppies. I think we will end up doing a second headland at the end, just to square everything up, make everything look nice and pretty. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, probably doing that. So. I do like this mod in here. I gotta read a little more about how it works, but the hay, the realistic hay, you gotta leave it lay. You can ted it, but you gotta leave it lay. It's nice. So, okay, so I think here, and then we will just line up here. And we'll do our rows here. This looks nice. I bet I still have that in stock or purchased. So I did a little bit of straw baling. I have a future plan here that we will address in another stream. Something that I've seen guys around here do that's kind of unique to this area, with straw bales. So we're gonna do a little experimenting on our own here on the farm. So I know I did hear Scott Free-for-All say one time that one of his favorite things to do on the farm is the hay stuff. I kind of see where he's coming from. It's a little cathartic, a little relaxing. Combine is still for me. Rogator spraying is a close second. And then running planting, tillage, stuff like that. So, alright. We are going to attempt this. I don't know how it's going to go. So bear with us. Hopefully we don't make a huge, giant mess. But hopefully we can get some of this picked up. Now I'm hoping that I can get turned around enough without getting rid of a tree. I think that tree right, maybe not. Maybe not. Wonder if I fold this, if that gives me any more. It does not. But going a different way. I'm gonna leave it cranked. I'm gonna back up. Nope, that's not gonna work either. I was hoping I could. This is going to be all we're going to get, and it's going to be just fine. And we're going to add this to it a little bit here. This is going to be the big windrow that's going to make that little baler struggle, but it'll be okay. We'll be fine. So in the essence of time, we are going to rake this other headland here. We're going to fold this thing up. I'm not even going to attempt to get it out of here. Okay. Get back up a little bit. Fold it a little bit. Unhook it a little bit. And then, I know this is so incredibly unrealistic, but in the essence of time, I'm doing it this way. Cool. Right on the... Why don't we just get fuel over here? Actually, we better jump out and take a look at this quick. Friend of the channel, Jake Dupp, made us a beautiful America 250 sign. Rock Star Jake, thanks so much for that. Got a couple of those around the farm, so we're going to be enjoying those by his labors. So, well, it looks like we have a little straw bale in there yet. Well, that will be fun to check out. Alright, I know. Don't hate me because I'm trying to do stuff quickly. Let's go here. Doggone, just about right on the spot. Okay, we're going to unfold this baler. Drop the pickup. Does weird stuff, I tell you what. Well, hello, little Dobby Dog. Oh, we are going to have lots of grass here for these horses. Well, maybe not so much, but enough. All right. I really wonder what this is going to look like when I get around to the wet stuff, if it's going to pick it up or not. That's going to be on that next round, isn't it? Well, there'll be a little bit here. Hopefully it just leaves it behind and the horses can come get it later. We'll see. We'll see. It did leave us some grass bales, not some hay bales, so it'll be interesting to see if we put those in a bundle, if it spoils the bundle. So This gets to be a really thick windrow right here, apparently. Jeepers. All right. Okay. I am actually really surprised at the yield on this grass for these horses. This is what we're going to use for horse feed for the next little while. We've got a crop of sorghum. We got to go check and see when it's going to be ready to harvest. That we're going to feed them as well. I'm just not sure what sort of a container it's going to get put in to feed them is the only thing. So, oh good, we will be able to tell the difference between the bales because those three are bright green and these are more of a dull, dry green. So, watch out there, horse, coming through. I gotta get that pile. This is a shear pin breaker pile if I've ever seen one. So realistically, we would be going about a mile an hour with this thing, maybe 2, with this baler. This is not the most exciting stream ever. I realize that, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Thanks for chilling with us. We've only got, what, 2, 4, 6, 5 windrows left. Each windrow takes about a minute, so about 5 minutes, and we'll come pick these up. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through me doing loader work to pick the bundles up out of here. We're just going to get them bundled. Happy 4th of July! So, I thought that was a fun little graphic we could do. Did not take me long at all to build the graphic. So, it was fun. Did we reset our counter? We did not. So, I know another way to find out. I think there's actually going to be more bales here than what we made straw bales the other day. So we will see how much hay this gets us, how long this lasts for the horses. Then we know if we have to do this once a year, twice a year, every other year, who knows? I think the horses, yeah, they're full. So, but we do have to get some, is that root crops? I have to buy some of those, I guess. Alright, we got her down to the short rows for baling. Just got to collect them all up. Alright, right across that 2-hour mark there. Oh, thank you guys for joining us. I do appreciate you. Alright, pull this up, pull this up. Oh, run over a bale yet before we're done. Perfect. Kick those last 2 out. Cool. We did not have any left in there. So the baler is empty. Awesome sauce. So now we are going to put the baler away. Guess how we're going to do that? You guessed it. This is just to get here and get the get the baler back to this shed and get the we're going to want to wash this thing before we put it away, so we're going to put it in here. Man, I got tractors parked all over the place here. Same deal. Thank you for putting up with me on doing this. Might look at least in this field. That's a nice field. I like it. Alright, so this one, I believe, depending on how far spread out the bales are, we missed that one, so we're going to come back to it. I think we have to go about 3 miles an hour, I think. But this might be okay. We will see. Oh, we gotta check. Did we? How? I bought a lot of stuff. Farm's worth 8 million though, so that's nice. We'll find that later. That's right, this thing only puts some 14 in a bundle. Oh. It would really help if I knew how to run the controls of this thing. So, looks like a couple more of you popping in to say hello. We appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to have, what, probably 3 or 5 bundles on this outside round, which is good. Lots of hay. I'm kind of getting bored of this. We might go back to combining. Because we know combining is way funner. But I want to get that field set up so I can... We're going to put them 3 little guys in their own little bundle. Now, with doing it this way, I could... are those 5? Must be 5. I can or could drive up to the top and put all the bundles kind of close in a little pile there. But we're just going to do it this way. Ah, I see the cat is awake. Farming Simulator, Giants ever sees this, a great product for this would be a bale baron. Be a great idea. Does the same thing, but it puts a bundle of 21 together instead of just 12 or 14. So now I have to be very careful and nimble to go in there and get that one. We'll see how this works. Alright, worked much better than I thought it would. So. It's our third bundle, right? The fireworks went. I love it when stuff I do works well. Okay. Oh, one thing I do need to write down is the yield of that canola. Okay. Who's ready to go back to combining? Done. We're going to unload this one. Fold it up. We will shut it off. We got almost 8,000 or 800 liters of flour made. That's amazing. Okay. So we're going right here. We want to check Haythorn Waite's time-saving stock check mod. Our canola was 113,818. And that was in number 17. And just for giggles, we're going to remind ourselves that was actually 37. So we'll have to change 7. It is 53.15. Perfect. Oh goodness. What I have no idea what it was doing. Apparently I hit start and it just drove out in the middle of the field, but we didn't wreck any crops, so that's awesome. Okay. I think I'm just going to grass in this little corner because I'm not going to be able to get a planter down here. Like, it's not worth trying to farm this little finger. Like, it just isn't. I mean, so. The dog is okay. The dog is absolutely okay. I was just thinking that same thing. The little trigger for the doorbell broke, and so it was going off even when she wasn't hitting it. And she would hit it, and it would go off for like 2 or 3 minutes. So that got unplugged last night. So we will have to investigate that. That's on the list of things to do after the stream, is figure out why that went as haywire as what it did. So, but thanks for asking. I do appreciate that. The little, yeah. Basically, the dog wore out the doorbell is what happened there. That's what I'm telling everybody. So, but I appreciate you guys noticing that and asking about it, because my family usually asks about it, and so it makes a good thing to tell them too. So yeah, the dog is okay. She brought me her lamb earlier, and now she must be back out, probably chewing something up. So that's generally what she does. So we're gonna stop here for just a minute, and we're gonna Oh, here we are. It's auto drive time. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's what I thought. We gotta build a course clear out to here. Just thought of that. So, in fact, I actually think we have to go back to the start. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little ways back here to get this one rolling. So, it's all right. Well, we definitely want to close that target. That is a glare off there. Yeah, alright. So, do we dare try to do this on the fly? Probably not. Because I don't like it when it does that. Maybe I should just hit it sooner. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Our equipment meets on this little road, it's just gonna have to be what it is, because this is a little two-track. So we'll make it as best we can and we'll go from there. So I have found that a lot of times when I use the ready-made trail system, it's not quite what I want, so that's what we're... Not exactly sure what just happened here. Sacrificing some beans because they're not that good anyway. I don't know what happened there, but really? This is too much? We're just gonna have to remember this because that's probably gonna be a problem corner. That doesn't sound good. I don't think I went long enough. In fact, I know I didn't. Okay, so this is, what field is this? 19. F space 19 enter. Okay. We'll get this course made. The truck's adjusted and out there. Because I believe I can tie into this course, or this other line. But I gotta make a left and a right off of this into the bin site. That can get a little tedious sometimes. I can only imagine what it takes to build like a course play map for every, or an auto drive map for like everything. Field. Field 19. Now, what I want to do I'm gonna be very sneaky, sir. Okay. Let's see. There's one in here that's automatically... There we go. So, that. Okay, that's what we wanted. So this is going to be called F37 cart. Okay. Yes, I know there's no harvester with that name. I'm going to go get in the harvester with that name. I don't think I can have this played. Alright. Cart is here, it's set. Da-da-da-da-da. we are going to see. No. Got a little header flex. That's what's pushing us through the dirt right now. It's slowing us down here a little bit. There's some interesting little like misses in these fields. I'm just kind of curious what that's all about. Like, I love it for authenticity's sake, but it drives me nuts wondering what it is, you know. Because, like, that's something like you would see, like, maybe some chemical trap or chemical overlap, something like that. So, I think this finger is also going to get seeded over with grass. It could have been just plain skipped. I don't know. With 4 yields, it's going to take forever to get to 65%. But it's all got to get cut regardless of the yield, so here we go. I'm gonna stop us and see if I can find.
So tonight.
There we go. This is more funner. Okay. At 60%, 65%, we're going to turn. Yeah, we definitely need to remember to put fertilizer down, nitrogen down with our canola next year, because this is bad news bears. But it's all right. The ideal's running great. We went from pushing 2,000 bushels an hour to 900. So we're not even going to get a truckload in an hour. So yeah, this is bad. I can't believe I forgot it. Like, that's just the thing. I'm just like, So now I do have a question. I wonder, can I get all the way around and get back? No. And maybe if I was empty right here, yes, but no. I got it. Hang on. Rolling with the punches. Can't think of a better way to say happy birthday, America, than playing a German farming game with German equipment. You gotta love it. Now we're getting into a little better yield here. 65% we're spinning. Literally just, you turn me right around, baby, right around. And here we go. I mean, if they'd improved this much, auto drive's in business for karting. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with that. Not even close to realistic, but hey, we're playing a game, so leave me alone. And auto drive harvest strikes again. What the Farfignugan just happened? Did anybody else just see that? Wow. Color me impressed. I'm blown away. Absolutely 100% blown away that auto drive unload worked that fast. That was unbelievable. I didn't think we were good. Yeah. I'm impressed. I am absolutely impressed. I wonder if I think I'm going to do that. I am going to finish this second pass on the opening on the headlands here, and then I'm going to run up, unload in the cart, and then keep going where I was the rest of the way around. Essentially what would be backwards that first time, because then when I turn around from the other way, I've got my auger out. In the unharvested area. So I think I'm going to try that. I mean, our yield is 85%, so that's not terrible. Just stay there. I mean, if he's gotten that smart, I'm wicked impressed. Real impressed. I probably shouldn't be hauling through the field at 27 miles an hour, but remember. Yeah, that is just an island up there. Okay, we're good. I mean, I haven't had the thing go. We're just gonna enjoy. So did not realize I was this close to coming around the headland here back to the trucks. I am going to be real interested to see how much is in the tank when we get there. If it's less than 35%, oops. If it's more, then we did it right, because we would have gotten to about probably here and not been able to get back. So, but always fun to figure stuff out, play with stuff, do things a little bit different. So, speaking of different, let's do a Lin cab right here. So as we get close to the end of this pass, what do we think is going to be in the grain tank? What do we think? What do we think? I'm going to say 25%. Any other guesses? Any other guesses? It's closing. We're going to hit the button. 13%. Totally would have made it all the way around. But it's all right. We got a good test in, and now we can flip this back around and see. Once we get back in the canola here, how good AutoDrive is. See if AutoDrive can find us back and unload us on the go. Do I wish he would drive in the cut wheat or cut canola? Yes, absolutely. Am I that upset that he's not? Nope. curious to see where he is. He's headed back to the truck. No, shouldn't be. BigSky is starting to get hungry. Oh, I hope he's doing what I think he's doing. He is. They must have done some updates, because this auto drive combine unload has never worked this well. Like ever. Okay, that's actually scary good how well that works. Like, that's scary good. Um, that works so well, I love it. I am going to give us 15 more minutes, and then we're going to be done. Yep. Because I got other stuff to do today. So. And here we go, back into the canola. Got the headlands opened up. We're just going to work on our back and forths here. Living, loving life. Fell asleep there. So what do we need? What do we lack there? 300 would get us 880, so we need just a little under 300 bushel. So if we can get up to about 250 bushel in this combine, we're going to call him. Okay, so we're on 10, and I want to go to 11. Should be it. I will override this if I have to. And I am glad I can. That worked out really well. Okay, so we're on 11. 9. So this is just what I love to do right here. The only thing better than this is if I'm doing this in real life. Excuse me. My goodness, that was a yawn that snuck up on me. And the only way this gets better and not in real life is if I can have actual, like, good music playing. But this is what, oh yeah, check out the shirt. Ideal. So I cannot tell you guys how upset I am that I forgot to fertilize these 2 fields. There was like one episode I was kind of looking for stuff to do, and it's like, what can I do? Totally forgot about that. Alright, so alright, so we got that one all sorted out, cruising around there. Always happy 4th of July emails coming in. Alright, how many bushels are we up to here? 200? Let's get down to the other end and turn, so we are on 9. We're at 12. There we go. So we'll auto turn into 12. And as soon as we're back in the canola, we'll hit the button called a cart. That should give us enough to fill the cart. Yeah. Maybe we need a little bit extra to fill the cart. That should be it. And we got 7 minutes to do it. Yep. We will have to override this thing again. Oh, by a lot, because it's never going to get lined up in the right spot there, so we're just going to run it. That's fine. Not a problem at all. And we're at what, 230? Yep, perfect. So, barring him having to drive through the trees, he should get right here. Now, is he gonna wait? No way. He does have to go all the way back. Okay. Oh, that's alright. If we get to the end here, we will wait for him. I was hoping he could... Yeah, this is, I mean... I have zero complaints about auto drive combine unload right now. Zero. Big goose egg. Because all I did was slow down a little bit. And he's going to be here. And he lines up perfect. Like, he figured out how far away to be. Like, this, I'm blown away. Like, this is amazing. Kudos to the auto drive guys for getting that updated. Like, that's just plain awesome. Stops on the money. Now, this part of auto drive may not work so well because I programmed it, but hopefully he's smart enough to figure out he's got to go unload. Okay. I got to get over there to 8. And actually, we're going to take over this and not worry about going to 8 because we're just going to cut this little triangle off here. All right. All right. We are going to park this guy. Okay, this works. Curious to see if he will be able to pull up and it triggers that one. All right, cool. He's getting unloaded. This is just fine. I don't care one iota. So, oh, look at there, our fireworks went off. That is going to be the end of our stream today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We will see you again the next time. Have a happy 4th.